Hi everybody, welcome to my second stream. Today we are on day 6 of our adventure paper trade in futures on the Binance Futures account. And today we're going to be looking for some new trade ideas. We'll be looking at DOT, BAT, Link, maybe OMG. I also have never used trailing stops before, so I want to give those a shot. And yeah, okay, let's have some fun. So let's start with DOT, polka dot. First thing first, we're always going to look for some some general trends. I like starting with the 1 day chart. By the way, here this is trading view. I think it's okay. Gives you some nice candle charts. And when you're looking at something that I also forgot to mention in an earlier video, is when I first started, I was using not the perpetual contract, but just the spot price contract, or just the spot prices on Binance rather, and they can differ sometimes by quite a bit. So I was looking, there's a huge drop, and it's not on the perpetual contract one. So just make sure you're looking at the right swap contracts. Okay, we're not really seeing anything crazy here. Let's get out of this. We'll go to the 1 hour. And I was looking at this chart earlier, and there's a pretty. I was watching this, and this happened today. So I don't know if there's a trade here. We're definitely on an uptrend the past for the past like 2 or 3 days. It looks like we're definitely gonna have some resistance here, just to take note of. We're gonna be zooming in, so maybe I'll make a note of this. And in the 1 day chart, I don't really see any more. You've got this, which kind of looks like where we're fighting right now. And we're past it. So actually, this could be a nice level of support. And so far, I'm kind of thinking this is starting to look like a long position here. Just look at, yeah. Oh, jumping. Okay. I actually think I shorted this earlier today here. I'm going to get rid of that trade soon. Let's just keep looking though. Going to the 5 minutes. So here, the 5 minute, I like trading the 5 minute chart. Looking, just for some candles that are indicators of maybe bullish or bearish patterns. Some triangles that I see. But here, like, we're definitely on an uptrend. It looks like we're sort of just testing this support here. And it looks like it's holding. It looks like it held. We this. I think this tested it. This is probably a false break. Blasted right back through. Came down, tested it. We're going up. I'm pretty happy. I think making a trade here, saying that this is going up. This is an engulfing bullish candle. This could be a piercing bullish candle. That's what it's starting to look like. It would have been nice if it gapped down a bit, but it looks pretty solid to me. I think this is a good candidate for a long position. And just taking a peek at the 1 minute chart, it looks like we're coming up. This is going to go higher. This is just in the minute chart here. It looks like this is going to be, we're probably going to test this. That's nothing. It looks like we've been testing this level before. Came up, right back down. We tested it again here, came down. So it looks like we're in this range. I think we're gonna long this, actually, and I'm probably gonna maybe put a take profit here, and a stop loss somewhere below this. So we're gonna keep watching, and it could come here, it could come here. We're gonna watch this, and we're gonna see what happens in the next couple minutes. If it comes down and hits this support one more time, I think that's a clear buy. So yeah, that's what's happening in DOT. Other than that, I don't know. I don't really see any triangles happening, any patterns that I recognize. these aren't really clear signals to me. So this is on our watch list. Let's check out BAT. Whoa, BAT is bullish today. So on the 1 day, yeah, come way back up, way back up. That looks bullish. On the 1 day also same, since the huge drop we had about a week ago, I think everything's kind of been bullish except for looks like 3 days ago we kind of had a pullback, but I think it was just a little blip. 1 hour chart. This does look scary. I mean, if you were holding this position overnight on the 24th, I think I actually talked about this. I was holding this in my earlier video. I was saying, don't hold a position just for fun. And I opened a BAT position overnight, somewhere around here. I thought it was going up. It did go up, but whatever. And I got liquidated somewhere around here. So I woke up to that, and you know what? Honestly, guys, it's really not worth. Just if you feel like you need to be in a position, try and resist that urge. Make sure you do your analysis. You want to be responsible for your own trades. So we did have this pullback, but all day, for the past 2 days, we've been going up. And this looks pretty strong to me. This is definitely, we've got a pretty good uptrend here. Look, there's a bunch of strong moves. Definitely a lot of bullish activity happening. Okay, let's see if we can make a trade. Oh yeah, we're nowhere near that. So, ooh, okay, this could be scary. So 5 minutes. No, actually, how did I miss this? So here, we definitely have, right now it looks like a little bit of resistance happening. And we're going to see, we're coming up. I have a feeling we're going to blast right through this. There's quite a bit of activity happening under this line. It looks like, this is kind of a pretty standard resistance level that we've been testing. Tested it, dropped. Tested it, dropped. Tested it one more time. You know what they say, 3 times you're out. So if it falls here, we're going to short this. And it's not even clear, honestly, where we would short this to. Probably, I'm going to mark this here. This could be a little range for the next few minutes. And if it falls here, I'm probably going to short it. And we're going to watch for a drop down to here. And honestly, even below. So this is another interesting play. We're going to watch what happens right here. And, you can see, if we go on the 5-minute chart, it did back away from it a little bit. So this is definitely interesting. We've got a lot of action happening today. And yeah, here, I'm still a little bit indecisive. This is a super strong bullish candle right here. So I like to see this. And it did test this lower support here. It looks like the bulls pushed it back up. So we're still kind of waiting to see what happens. I'm not ready to pull a trigger on a trade there yet. And ETH. Okay, ETH is a fun one. Somebody I follow on Twitter said they thought ETH was gonna take right off this morning. And I don't know if they meant for the next couple days. I'm sure in the next couple days we've got something, but to me it looked like we've been range bound. If you look at the 1 day, there's been a pullback. It's still pulling back. I don't know. I'm just not seeing it because look, we've got these for the past. When is this? So here, this is on August 20th, or August 17th actually. This is about a week ago. We've had consistently lower highs and lower lows, and this changed a little bit. I think yesterday we had a higher low, but I'm not really convinced about that. We also had another lower high, and it's been coming up. It's still lower highs, and I drew this because, if it goes above this, yeah, sure, it might take off. But this to me, this looks like a healthy range that we've seen this trading in. I think this is like 404, 402, and down here is like 370 something. So, there's a ton of action kind of that we've seen. Like right here again, this is 400 all the way down to 360. So this is a very important range that we should be looking for right here. And sure enough, I guarantee we're pretty close to this right here. So I don't know. I'm not really seeing an ETH rocket ship here. Not yet, at least. I think we're going to be range bound for a little while, unless if we break through here with a strong power move and we see a touchback. Yeah, sure, I'll buy that. I think I've got a short position on this right now. I think I opened up a fairly small short position at like 401.3 or something. I do think that this is probably range bound. I think we're going to fall. We've been testing this all morning. If we look at the 5-minute chart, see we've been pretty up here. So I don't really see a breakthrough. I'm not seeing a ton of bullish action. So we'll see what happens. ETH right now, I don't think we got any big trades on ETH. I'm gonna put this at the end of the pile. Link. Link. I don't know. Let's see if there's any comments. I don't know. I do like trading Link. This is a little bit scary to me. I wish I rode that. This happened 2 hours ago. You could probably have predicted this. You just see this. This is beautiful uptrend, and you probably that's kind of a bearish, but you know what? I wouldn't worry about that little guy. Also with this engulfing candle, that's a little bit strange. Unless there's some really, like you're testing this support here. Actually, yeah, I would have missed this trade. You've got some support here, and it looks like it was a pullback. For some reason, there was a ton of bullish activity. I don't know if maybe they made an announcement the past hour. I'm not sure, but definitely wouldn't have expected this. But we also have a little bit here, and I guess if you were keen, you would have seen that I kind of tested this a few times actually. Test. Finally with the breakout. And this kind of mechanism is what I'm looking for on maybe DOT and BAT here. So yeah, we came back down. This triangle actually, I might be interested in looking at this triangle a bit later. I kind of wish I caught this, to be honest. Right here, I might have shorted this, and then bought that. I don't know if this is going to come all the way back down. It could. It's kind of looking that way to me. Yeah, you know what? I think we could probably. I'm probably fairly confident, except this candle's starting to look a little bullish. This tail, it came down and bulls pushed it back up, but with a lot of action happening here, I'm thinking maybe we open up a bad short. BAT short, and you know what? We can try. I kind of want to open a position anyways, and we can try. Oh, I'm actually already short BAT, and we can try the trailing stock. I haven't ever used these before, so I'm kind of interested in giving it a shot now. Let's just see where we want to buy here. I'm pretty happy buying anywhere around here. 0.3652. So, what did I say that is bat? Also, guys, I'm using just came on. I'm using the Binance Futures, and we're still paper trading here. This is day 6. And if you guys don't know, it gives you 100,000, but I'm trying to make sure I'm trying to be realistic to see if I can actually be positive. And so I'm trying to keep my budget under $1,000. That's we're gonna start there. Whenever we scrape that up, as long as this works. Okay, I totally forgot what I wanted to get in at. 3.645. Yeah, that's fine. I'm also going to do another video about the specifics of using different orders, because these are kind of confusing. But today, we're just going to put a limit in, 3645. And I'm going short, so if you want your short order to fill, which I kind of do, you go below. No, you go above. So 36, 48, we'll say. Ooh, 36. 6.5. There's quite a bit of action here, and this is just going to be short. We're just going to add to this position. This is 20 bucks. So 3665. Let's just make sure that fills. And it looks like it didn't. Maybe I'm supposed to go below. I always get these ones confused. There we go. Okay, so there you go. If you're selling short on a limit order and you kind of want it to fill immediately, but you don't want to use a market order because those are super risky in my experience, then you go below the current market price and that'll fill. So we might even just keep this one open because this will fill 3665. This will actually fill right up here if the price comes back up. I'm gonna keep that limit order open. It's for like another 20 bucks. So, there we go. And now let's try and set a trailing stop. So let's see where we'd even want this trailing stop to be. Now, I've identified this. Oh, that's nice. That's what I'd like to see. I've sort of identified this as a possible area, but you know what? I'm going to start it around, there's a lot of support happening right here. So I'm going to start it at 0.3612. So activation price is 0.3612. So basically this is going to turn that into a market order at this price as soon as it comes back up. Now this is kind of, I haven't figured out my percentages yet. So what's, for example, 1% seems too much. I don't want 1%. 0. I'm going to try 0.5%. So 0.5% of 0.3612 is like 3593. So 3593 is actually, that's okay. That's kind of what I like, because I'm expecting it to, hit here and come back up. I'm going to go like 0.02%, something like that. I honestly have no idea how this works. So callback rate, I can't go, I can go 0.2%, something like this. I don't know if this is going to sell on my bet either, so how much do I even have? 2,000. We'll get this to fill at 1,000. And yeah, and we're buying long, because we're reduce only, so we're going to buy long. It's going to activate at 0.3612. And I'm thinking what this means is starting there, as soon as it comes back up 0.2%, it's going to trigger a market order. Perfect. So yeah, and we're just going to kind of watch this to make sure that this even works. And we only set that for 1,000, so the other 1,000, I'm going to try and ladder these sales. So let's see. No, I'm just gonna sell them right here. That's good enough for me. 0.3614. So we'll put in a limit. Oh no, you know what? It's important. You want to use a stop limit. 0.3614. And so basically at that price it's going to turn it into a limit order. and you know, we'll take anything. 0.3614. Don't set it too close, because then you could miss it if there's high volatility. So we're going to reduce only and buy long. So there we go. So we've got that pretty much covered. Normally I also might start looking at setting a stop loss here. You know, kind of above this, because like I said, if it does use this, if it crosses through this resistance and uses it as support, we could be in trouble. But I'm not. There's not really a lot happening sort of recently, definitely above this support level, this resistance, this little guy, but no, I'm not seeing it today. So, okay. So, we'll watch this, and we'll see what happens. Who knows? It could be a bad trade. Interesting. This one looks like everything just kind of looks like it wants to break. Everything's just been range bound all day. You know, look, you got this, and it's just hard to say, sort of, you know, what's going to happen here. And we could there's probably some triangles we could take a peek at to sort of get an idea what's happening, but I'm still kind of liking my analysis that this is coming back down. Did I short dot earlier today? I think I did. And you know, what did I short it at? 6.383. Like, it's just been here all day. 6.383. 383. Yeah. For some reason I shorted it here. I think this was here, and I thought it was going to come back down, but that's not particularly a good sign that it bounced off of that support level. We're kind of hoping it crashes through, so we're going to keep watching that for sure. And what's going on? Okay, so you know, I definitely want to watch this because I do have a short position open, and you know, I think I opened that this morning without doing a lot of analysis. But that is definitely something good. So this could be a false break, which I'm guessing it is. But if it's not, then we can probably expect it to come right back down. So what did I open this at? I said 6 point. I think we're in the money there. Yeah, we are. And you know what? I might even close that. I think I'm up $8 there. So that's kind of what we're looking for. And I should 6.364. 364. 0.36. Wait. Oh. Yeah. 6.364. Just gonna set a limit order. So if that comes back down, that's just gonna close for us. Not sure why I didn't have a limit order set on that. And these, you know, are still close. So this dot was definitely a great idea. You know, I wish that I had my limit order set. I guess I didn't. And I kind of got this idea earlier because I was watching it sort of come up to this line, and it wasn't having it. So I saw this. I think I probably. What time did I make that trade? Actually, I just kind of want to see. That was a dot. I shorted DOT earlier, so it looks like I made a market order. Happened, yeah, or it looks like I shorted it twice actually. And that was at 13:53, 1:30 my time. Yeah, so 13. Yeah, right here. I thought this was gonna keep going down. That's actually what I saw. I saw this. I saw this descending triangle. Came into it. I think actually that was probably a really bad trade on my part this morning. I think I got lucky. Um, and I'll show you guys why. Because for some reason, oh, there we go. I gotta use 4 fingers. Okay, well I'll show you guys why. So I've been using, I think, if you look at this setup here. So you've got no, I don't want that one actually. I want this one. So here you've got I want a flat top. I use these. These are great. I got these from the Bird Nest, by the way. What you're seeing now, just these. And I'll post a link to their Twitter on the video after. But if you see right here, you can see a huge drop, flat top. They actually don't have one. I'm actually not seeing a flat top declining. Interesting. So, but basically, what you got here is a flat top with a declining bottom, and it came into that. So I guess I thought it was going to keep going down. And it didn't here, but this might have been a false break. So, but anyways, like we said, looking at this right now, what I saw when we came up here, kind of testing this line that we made, we saw that it wasn't happy above there, and so I think I would have shorted it right here, which I said to you guys, and look, that turned out to be a pretty great trade. We would have made I don't know, 1.5%. That's pretty good. Even if you caught it, here, and we're like me, kind of a chicken, you could have made 1%. That's oodles for us. And so I wonder. I think that should have closed. Yeah. So that closed now. Trade history by we made $8 on that. And guys, again, it's really, 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 really. I can't stress this enough. It's not about the dollars. This is game percentages. I'm trying to make, even though I'm paper trading, I'm trying to make this as real as possible, just to see, if I even have what it takes here. And I'm happy making $8 on a trade using $1,000. That's almost 1%. So that's not bad. And in my money, 8.5. That's I'm from that's almost $12. So if we can swing that on a couple more trades, and come off with maybe $20 for the day, then we'll be doing okay. Let's check on these other two positions. So bat, long bat, and BAT, yeah. Again, yeah. So we were right. Look at this. Look at how exciting this is, guys. This, it's really important you can correctly sort of, I guess, identify these support and resistance levels, price action, things like that. And it is coming back down. So I guess we're now kind of waiting to see what happens here around this level. If it comes down and comes back up, I'm probably going to close my short position and I might make like $1 here. And if it keeps dropping, we'll hold the position and we'll see what happens to this next one. And if this doesn't hold, we're looking for kind of a pretty solid drop here. And this is the 1 hour chart, and it is kind of looking like a downtrend here, but this is definitely in a range, for the past day. So again, we're waiting to see what happens here. And this ETH trade, I think we kind of talked about it earlier. And if we go to the 5-minute chart again, we haven't drawn any lines in here, but I was saying that I thought this was range bound, and look, we're still here. Oh, that's so frustrating. I don't know why this doesn't look like the 5-minute chart. Let's see what the 1 hour chart looks like. Oh, there we go. You just couldn't see my line. Yeah, so I think, do I have 370 drawn in somewhere? I do. It's here. So, to reorient myself here, where's that 370? I don't know why my 370 line isn't in there. Seeing as it's, oh, it's down to 362. Okay, I shouldn't have drawn that so low. That's definitely like way too low. But it just kind of keeps testing this, and it's really, it crashed through. Tried to test it again, crashed lower. Try and test it one more time, and my gut kind of tells me that we're gonna crash even lower again. Maybe down test this one more time. Just, you know, for the past couple hours, it hasn't been able to come back up. So, so yeah. Let's see what's happening just in the past 5 minutes. Yeah, a ton of selling pressure. I think this to me looks like the Bulls. They try so hard, they give up. This makes me a little nervous that this might be a little bit higher. Looks like the Bulls had a bit more energy, but in the end they've kind of bit the dust. So hey, let's see how I'm also So I'm still. This is kind of where I was earlier, and I thought we were coming back down. I don't know why I bought it so low. I'm guessing I put in a market order, and I don't know if it's because I'm using the testnet, or not, or maybe there's just low liquidity. It's not like I'm making huge orders. I'm making like 0.1 Ethereum with like 20 times leverage. But my market orders are all over the place. It's huge slippage. I don't know if it's just Binance, but I don't know. We might try like BitMax or something. But it looks like I put it in. What price? I just want to take another look. 401.60. Yeah, that's a little bit low for a short position here. I could have waited, I think, especially because I thought the range was like 402. It looked like we've been coming up to. So again, this morning, I think I did this, and I didn't draw my lines or something properly. And this is great. This is kind of why I'm doing this. Also, just kind of reflect on these trades. And what I think I should have done is waited for it to kind of retest this. I mean, I had a hunch we weren't going to crash through it, so I think I was a little premature on my short. And but it really didn't leave me a lot of room if I'm looking at this range here. I just want to see what time that was. So I went short Ethereum this morning at about 12:35. That looks like. So 12:35. Yeah, right here. Okay, so I'm looking at the perfect. Honestly, I don't even. This kind of drives me insane. There's gotta be a mistake. Ethereum definitely sold at 12:35 at 4:01. So 12:35. I honestly, guys, Ethereum USD perpetual. This is the Binance. Look at this. The price is nowhere near 4:01. So honestly, no idea how I got that price unless I added a bunch. No, I closed the position there. Here I was fooling around. Just don't worry about these little guys. But that looks like I closed. Oh, you know what? No, I opened 0.2, sold 0.4. This is an accident, so I had 0.24 open. Oh, no, I closed the position right here. Yeah, so brand new position, right? I own 0.2, I'm short 0.24, closed it. So this would have been a brand new position. I should have 0.2 open, right? Yep. Ethereum 0.2 short. Yeah, I have no idea how I got that price. For look, it's 4.13, and at 12:30 that price just does not exist. So I don't know if that's just Binance, guys. I also don't know why these charts are different. But Binance is just terrible. I would really recommend never, ever, ever using a market order on Binance because I bought way up here. I guess in a sense I shorted, so I'm lucky I got it up here because I'd be seriously out of the money. But it's still a little frustrating that that you don't have that kind of control. And I also don't know why I shorted at 12:30. I'm trying to figure it out. I saw this drop, but I really should have drawn in better support levels because I don't really see any price action here that's really tradable. I should have waited to see what happened. Because look, as it turns out, it did come back up, and this is kind of the range. This was probably a false breakout. This is the 1 minute chart, so this only, this is between like 10 and 3 my time. So I have a feeling we're going to bounce back off this line. Similar to here. So I don't know what I want to do with this position yet. I gotta think about it. We did test this support, and I said if it tests this, it's not good. So we're gonna wait and see what happens, because this could rocket right back up, or it could come up to about here and back down. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna set my stop loss just above here. 404.60. I think I have a few stop losses set. Let's see on that already. Stop market at what price? 411. That's gonna be expensive, but we'll keep the trade open just for fun. And this bad. Let's check on our BAT trade. We're doing okay. So, I think we kind of predicted this. Again, we're doing okay. Came up, came down. And this is pretty tight, actually. This is really tight. I just want to for a second check out my Bollinger Bands. I kind of like these, and you can see these are closing in. And historically, what these tell you, at least from my perspective, is that when these pinch in, you can expect a huge movement. Pinch up. It doesn't tell you what direction it's going to go in. But lots of times it pinches in and goes down. I'm not seeing any here, but we are pinching in here, and we might expect a huge upward movement, especially with that little guy there. This is telling me that I should probably exit this and switch and go long. This is a bearish candle though, or bearish pin bar, just because the bulls. You tested this and the bulls said, or the bears said no. The bulls drove up there and the bears pulled you right back. And this is an engulfing, so I don't know. I'm gonna keep this position open too, and see what happens. I think we still have a little way to go. I'll probably look to close this if it comes out around 3614. I don't know if I have a sell limit for. Oh, that we have the trailing stop. So honestly, I think that's all the trades we're gonna make today. I'm gonna follow up with these later tonight, and I'll let you know. If they do well, I'll probably talk about them, and if they do really bad, then we'll take a look at them tomorrow and see maybe what we missed and what we read wrong. Check out my YouTube. I'm going to be making a video on two really great trades I made yesterday and the day before that I was pretty impressed with. I think I call them Lambo trades because they're just huge. They were very clearly identifiable. Even I recognized them, and I pulled the trigger on them. So I just want to show you guys what those look like, and also be posting some highlights from my trading session yesterday. So thanks for tuning in, and good luck trading, everybody.